Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is EmilyHanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. And I think my camera just moved because cats. I'm back with day 28 of Grinchmas, and I'm already feeling a little bit loopy, and I've only had a couple of sips of cider. And the reason why I'm partaking in cider is because, as you know, because you clicked the damn video, I'm back with another new makeup nonsense bingo. Teresa and I are gifting you not one, but two of these for the month of December. Whew. If you don't know New Makeup Nonsense Bingo, this is a video that I do in collaboration with Teresa is Dead, once to twice a month, depending on how saucy we're feeling, where we talk about new makeup releases, we play a makeup bingo game, and drink along with it. I always say it's one part will I buy it, one part anti-haul, one part drinking game, one part bingo game. If you are new and you are a creator, you can definitely do these videos. The invitation is always open. We have a community playlist. I can add videos to that playlist anytime. Just send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter. And we have bingo cards and we have hashtags that we use. So there's lots of good stuff in the description box of every one of these videos if you want to check it out and get any more information. If you just want to play along at home, you can also get the bingo cards there as well. I have not filmed in a couple of days, not that long, but a couple of days, and I've already completely lost everything. So if you're new here, if you're over here from Teresa's channel, say hi, hello in the comments so I can welcome you all here. My name is EmilyHanhan. If you like opinions about makeup, if you like colorful makeup, if you like cute fat babes in general, you should go ahead and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Omnivorous, and I have lots more information in the description box in terms of other ways you can support me if you feel so inspired. Besides the basic information about New Makeup Nonsense Bingo, I also like to show you all the products that Teresa and I are going to be picking from. So we use a randomizer so that we don't talk about the same things in the same order, so that every bingo game is different. So there's a big group of products that we could be talking about today. So I'm going to show all of them on the screen right now, and then we will hop into the actual game portion of the video. So those are all 40 possible releases I could be talking about today. Also, the bingo card that I'm going to be using. And let me scooch over. I don't normally put photos on this side. Whatever, we're gonna do it. It feels weird, but I don't know. We're starting out a little rough today. So more brews. We're starting out with an indie release, this first product. This is a new palette from Toffee Cosmetics. It's called the Love Potion palette. It's a 12-pan palette that is $22. It's now available. So the very first comment on the post about this palette is a funny one. So it says, "This should have waited for February. This release would do so well during that time." I actually think that this is good timing, because if you want people to buy it and use it for the lovey-dovey times, you kind of have to release it earlier. I just want to say that. Like, I don't think it's actually too off timing-wise. Oh, also, I'm looking at Indie Makeup Spotlight for this release. If you want to keep up with, like, new indie releases, it's a great account to follow. I love Amy. It's a great account to follow. Now, basically, this looks like it has like 5 shimmers and 7 mattes, if I'm looking at it correctly. It's fairly neutral with some like pops of romantic colors, like a pinky shimmer. I see a red matte, an orange matte, a coral matte. the weird part of my brain, because whenever I see that slightly square pan with gold trimming, I was actually thinking this was a Kylie palette, but it's not. I feel like it could be, but it's not. I'm not particularly interested in the palette. I think it's pretty, but no, actually I don't even know if I think it's pretty. I try not to shit talk indie brands because I have a, okay, it's not even that pretty. It's a little too pale tone, because like I see 3 of the shimmers read a little light to me, and it's not that I don't know what I'm saying. I don't generally wear neutral makeup, if you can't tell from my blue and purple look. So it's not for me. And I'm gonna stop stumbling over my words and just take a drink and give this the basic neutral palette spot on the card. So the next one that we have up is Morphe 2 coming into skincare. Who is surprised? Not me. I am not surprised by any makeup brand coming into skincare, because skincare is a renewable product, a product that you have to buy over and over again, compared to a 35 pan eyeshadow palette or a lipstick or something. Like, it takes much longer to go through those than it does a cleanser or a moisturizer. So it looks like there's 5 products. There's a cleanser for $16, a detox face mask for $14. I really hate the word detox and the connotation behind it. A moisturizer for $16, a lip mask for $9, and a face mist for $12. Again, I'm not surprised. It's not for me. I don't really want to fuck with Morphe or Morphe 2. If I was a skincare professional, maybe I would dive into the ingredients. I'm not though, but supposedly they're saying hello to clean ingredients and super effective formulas that make skincare simple. So here's what I'm gonna say. As somebody that's typically pretty shady of Morphe, if that part is true of, like, not that it's clean, because I don't, clean is another word that I wish we would just stop using, but if it's like simple skincare, I actually think that makes sense for their audience, for the age range, because that simplicity is probably definitely pretty welcome in the teen skincare area. So I'm not totally hating on it. I have no intentions of buying any of this anytime in the future, but I don't know, it's just more skincare. And speaking of an even more category, we have even more foundation, or foundation again. This time it's slightly a little different though, because Fenty is releasing the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. This is already out. It came out on the 26th. It's $36, and they did 50 shades to match up with their liquid foundation and concealer line, and they did 50 shades to match up with their liquid foundation line. Supposedly it's long wear, light as air, no flashback, blurring, sweat, humidity, and crease resistant, buildable, light to full coverage, won't settle into fine lines, clog pores, or cake up, reduces the appearance of shine, soft matte finish. That sounds like a lot of promises. Another situation where it could be worse. I will watch reviews on this. Now, I'm not really a powder person at all, but like when I'm looking at this, I'm like, if it actually is blurring, the idea of like a soft blurring powder that has like a bit of coverage, I could see that maybe being something I'd be curious about. Maybe. Not really, but I'm curious enough to watch reviews, which I don't do that for all products. So I'm also intrigued to hear if like y'all have any interest in a powder foundation. Even a year ago, I probably would have instantly hated on this and been like, why are we even bothering? But I realize that everyone has different makeup preferences, and so I'm curious to see if Fenty is going to take the concept of a powder foundation and actually modernize it. I also could be missing things, and there already could be modernized formulas out there, but powder foundation feels like a very dated product. But basically I see it one of two ways, because this is how I see it as one of two ways. Either Fenty is actually modernizing this and it's going to be something that's going to be really lovely and welcome on the market, or Fenty has not modernized shit and they're just marketing it as something new and different, and it's going to be trash, because unfortunately that's how I look at their line. It's like very hit and miss, very hot and cold. So I think it's going to be another hot or cold thing. We just don't know if it's hot or cold yet. I'm gonna drink and mark it on my card and try to get Tyrion to give me some space. Well, the space thing didn't happen because he's practically in my lap right now. But since he sat down for a moment, we can go on to the next product. The next product is yet another mini palette from Too Faced. This is the Be My Lover 8-pan palette. Too Faced must have purchased way too many of these mini 8-pan palette guts to be stuck making palette after palette after palette. They are the most, they feel like one of the most uninspired brands that's still in Sephora, which obviously means that somebody likes them. It's just not me. And this is the same shit. They just keep trying to change up the outer packaging to make it look new and special. But Too Faced, I see you. This is the same shit, new packaging. And even the packaging is only kinda new. There you go. You can sit. Good boy. Good boy. So NARS. NARS has released a Euphoria collection. Now, okay, now there's a liquid highlighter, there's some new gloss that seems to have some kind of raspberry oil in it, and then there's this palette. This palette that has 3 highlighters and then 8 eyeshadows. But guess what? The 8 eyeshadows, of the 8 eyeshadows, 3 of them look beige, bland. I almost called them vanilla, but if you know me, vanilla is way more exciting than that. And when you pair the 3 highlighters with those 3 eyeshadows, this makes for a palette that looks like it is full of sand. I'm trying to make this happen. I'm trying. Yes, there you go. So, why NARS would you call this the Euphoria collection? Because whether you're talking about euphoria, like pure happiness and joy and the ultimate of ultimate feelings, or whether you're talking about Euphoria, the TV show, you are full of lies. This collection is neither of those things. None of them. You need to let this beige bullshit die. Yes, you did not name it the Orgasm Collection again, but I'm still going to say, NARS, this is a product that needs to die. Because you need to stop with these all beige palettes. For such a daring, daunting brand, you're really a beige Betty in disguise. Thank you, Audra, for the beige Betty phrase. We have a collection or a couple of releases that took me a moment to figure out what was going on. But I got it now. I got it. Juvia's Place has 2 different collabs that have come out. Both collabs include a quad eyeshadow palette and a lip product. First, Juvia's has collabed again with Fumi, doing this pretty blue silver quad and then a lip gloss, and the quad is called Disco Fever and the gloss is called Disco Fever, and the gloss looks like it's a sparkly silver, a silver gloss. Yes, it looks like sparkly silver. And then they've collabed with Melissa Matos, Melissa Matt on Instagram, where it's a quad of like pinky tones and then also a lip gloss, the Sofisticata lip gloss. They're pretty. Okay, both quads are pretty, but they both have a pressed glitter in them, which, you know, not my favorite. And I feel like there's a lot of palettes where like I would actually excuse the pressed glitter and pick up the palette anyway, but then it's a quad. So yeah, I think the other thing, okay, I'm gonna be nitpicky. You do this really pretty deep blue quad. It like the swatches look stunning. I want the glitter to be then dimensional. This just looks like a solid silver glitter, and you could do a really pretty silver shimmer the same way. If you're gonna give me like a pressed glitter, make it like silver but with like different flecks of blue in it, so it's actually like something special. But the way the swatches look, it looks pretty but just not that unique. And then the little pink quad is also super pretty, and I like how rich some of the colors look in both quads. But yeah, I've realized that like I keep saying I want brands to do 6 pans, I want brands to do quads, and I've realized that like it's made me realize that like me and Juvia's are not like on that same, like I'm not attracted to them the same way, because they're a brand that is doing 6 pans and they are doing quads, and I'm still like, yeah, but not that way. Like I don't want you to do it that way. So anyway, I'm gonna give it pressed glitter in a palette. And I mean, congrats to the creators that have collabed with Juvia's this time, because I do think that they are pretty quads and pretty gloss tones. It's just not for me. Okay, so another affordable brand, Wet n Wild. First of all, what's up with both Wet n Wild and Colourpop doing... Okay, Colourpop had a 9-pan palette they released recently called the Big Poppy, like Big Papa, and then now Wet n Wild has Big Papa mascara. I don't know. The mascara is $6 and volumizing, dramatically lengthening, and intensely black with castor oil, nourishes with omega-6 fatty acids, hourglass brush that grabs and lifts lashes with a buildable formula. It sounds kind of like yeah, I mean, it's a voluminous mascara. I don't know. I don't care about it. And then they've released these new 5-pan palettes for $4. And there are 6 different palettes. They are vegan, pigmented, and buttery smooth formula in matte, satin, shimmer, and glitter finishes. And then 10-pan palettes for $6. It's really funny to see an affordable brand kind of copy another affordable brand, because their little 5-pan palettes, to me, really read strongly those e.l.f. 4-pan palettes. I guess it's because the packaging is white with the clear lid. I used to be so excited by Wet n Wild, and I just don't care anymore. And I don't know, like none of these excite me. All of the colors look very, very neutral, different shades of neutral tones. I just, the makeup dick is not even, like, just no. There's nothing there. There's nothing there for it. But I'm gonna say that it's major copycat vibes, because those little quints remind me so much of the e.l.f. quads. Just by the packaging, which And the reason I say that too is because Wet n Wild doesn't normally do white packaging. So I see your decision to change it up, and I think that you're trying to grab that elf market, which probably smart choice. Okay, so another affordable brand, Wet n Wild. First of all, what's up with both Wet n Wild and Colourpop doing? Okay, Colourpop had a 9-pan palette they released recently called the Big Poppy, like Big Papa, and then now Wet n Wild has Big Papa mascara. I don't know. The mascara is $6 and volumizing, dramatically lengthening, and intensely black with castor oil, nourishes with omega-6 fatty acid, hourglass brush that grabs and lifts lashes with a buildable formula. It sounds kind of like yeah, I mean, it's a voluminous mascara. I don't know. I don't care about it. And then they've released these new 5-pan palettes for $4. And there are 6 different palettes. They are vegan, pigmented, and buttery smooth formula in matte, satin, shimmer, and glitter finishes. And then 10-pan palettes for $6. It's really funny to see an affordable brand kind of copy another affordable brand, because their little 5-pan palettes, to me, really read strongly those e.l.f. 4-pan palettes. I guess it's because the packaging is white with the clear lid. I used to be so excited by Wet n Wild, and I just don't care anymore. And I don't know, like, none of these excite me. All of the colors look very, very neutral, different shades of neutral tones. I just, the makeup deck is not even, like, just no. There's nothing there. There's nothing there for it. But I'm gonna say that it's major copycat vibes, because those little quints remind me so much of the e.l.f. quads. Oh, it's that time! It's that time of year again! Lunar Beauty makeup themed releases. Wow, why can't I not get that out of my mouth? Okay, so MAC has released a collection for Lunar New Year that is very vibrant and kind of punchy, at least in terms of the packaging. So there are 2 lipsticks, one in Luck Be a Lady, which is a smoky brown red, and one in Healthy, Wealthy, and Thriving, a true red. They're $23 each. There's an extra, there is a version, wow, I'm having trouble today. A Versicolor varnish lip stain for $23. There is a 9-pan palette in Plenty, wow. There is a 9-pan palette in Sea of Plenty for $33. And then this extra dimension skin finish for $37. It's in double gleam. It's in double gleam, a beige that breaks silver, which I'm pretty sure is a very popular existing color. But the koi fish embossing on this extra diminished skin finish, it's just stunning. I think it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. I would happily take it as a gift from somebody, and I think it seems very smart on MAC's end to make something that gorgeous and super giftable for the new year. The little 9-pan palette is pretty. I would have loved, okay, so it has the fish artwork on the top of the actual compact, and this will be the same for the highlighter. I would love if the part of the compact that was black was one of the bright colors. So if it was like pink or blue or yellow, and then it had the artwork too, that would make it next level for me. But like, I'm a bright, colorful lover, so part of this collection just like has me drawn in. I don't actually really want the eyeshadow tones, but the lipsticks, the highlighter. I just need to drink and give this the I'm gonna give this the holiday square on the board and drink some more booze, because I'm flustered at randomly how much I want this. Ooh, Noctex Cosmetics has a new Antiquity palette. The way Noctex does their swatches, they do eye swatches, but then they have the white eyelashes, which makes them like even more creepy, grungy, alien-esque. So it's like all grungy tones. It looks like it's all mattes. Oh no, it shimmers too. Okay, 12 shades with the range of mattes and shimmers. This looks like it's also magnetic, so like you can take them out of the palette and use them as singles and rearrange. And oh, I'm excited to see other people play with this, because this looks really pretty. It's not something I would immediately buy because I dabble in the grungy tones, but I'm not like committed. But Gaslamp alone, I'm just like, why do you do this to me, grungy mustard shades? Every time you do this to me, I want you. I did want to say, this is no offense to Noctex, because this palette is stunning, but it is also a bit of a neutral with a pop of blue teal. So I'm giving that spot, that spot on this board. Wow. Okay, this is all going to be left in because don't know how to edit through that mess. But it is neutral with like a pop of teal, pop of blue. Doesn't take away from its beauty, but it is what it is. Okay, I think this is just to be a quick mention. Suva Beauty has released a new color in their Hydra Liner collection. It's a color called Bomb AF, which looks like it's a really true red, but it's also UV activated. So it's like, maybe not true red, maybe it's almost like a deep blood red, and then under UV light it looks like it's like a hot, like coral red, hot red. They're releasing it on Boxing Day, so it's already out. And then you can get in a bundle with a liner brush. I'm not a Hydra liner, water activated liner lover. I picked up some pastels when they were first released, but I think if I bought anything again in that kind of format, I would want to buy an actual little palette, because a lot of the like pot gel, or not gel, a lot of the pot like Hydra water activated liner formulas I just don't really reach for. But yeah, it's cool. I guess if they didn't have this already in their collection, that like it seems like a really good color to have. It's a good mixing color because, you know, you can use red to make other colors and stuff, but it doesn't really do anything for me. So we have one of those posts from TrendMood that's like a roundup of, for now, this one is new to Ulta. So we have some like zit stickers, I think. Wait, I can't. Yes, zit sticker goo getter. Okay. Oh, okay. It's like specifically for the zits that are, I'm not gonna say that word, never mind. Okay, I'll say it. It's for the zits that are gooey. I don't know. My brain is something special today. And then a Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint, sheer to light coverage, and an ultra dewy finish, blurs imperfections, and melts into skin for a naturally dewy glow in 4 shades. Now, when I hear that, I kind of think of my friend Sincerely Alex, who is on the hunt for like the perfect, like lightweight but not too sheer, but not too cakey, but not too full coverage, but like, Alex, I love you, but I'm like, are you looking for a white whale? I think you might be. Also, only 4 shades. Like, so is this a face product, or is this like a priming base? Like, Milani, what? You're calling it, I'm confused, because I'm like, are you trying to do the like Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter like product, Or are you trying to actually do like a dewy, lightweight foundation? I like Milani, but what? And then Stila has a tinted moisturizer skin balm for $32. Oh, the Milani product is $12. The Stila product has moisturizers, antioxidants, and natural extracts. What does that even fucking mean? While providing sheer to medium coverage with a natural sheen. And has 8 shades. I just that's just a complexion release with a terrible shade range. Both of them. Both Stila and Milani, because I don't know what the fuck either of you are trying to do with either of those products, but what the fuck? Okay, so we have another indie makeup release. This is from Yasmin's Glam Room. It's the Pink Candyland collection. Looks like there's a lip product with like a sparkly pink top lid, and then it's either gloss or liquid lipstick, I can't tell, in a baby pink. And then a 9-pan palette that has a lot of different pinks in there, a pop of yellow, a pop of teal. Oh, but it looks like one of the colors in there is like a pink to purple or pink to blue duochrome. Whether that's a glitter or a shimmer, I don't know, but like I see your mirror reflection work, Yasmin's Glam Room, and I see what you're doing. The palette itself is like covered in little like bows and candy items and macarons and sprinkles, and it's all like baby pink. I'm torn on this collection because part of me is like, yes, I want it. I want candy pink, baby pink candy. I want it. And the other part of me is like, oh no, that looks like kid stuff and I don't think I want. Like, my brain is confused. I also think I don't think the palette color story is quite like I don't know. I'm confused. This collection kind of makes my brain hurt. Like, I don't know what I want from it. I don't know. This is a product that if I saw a review, I would watch it. I would look at more information about it. But at the same time, I kind of just want to like let it stay in a part of my brain far, far away from the frontal parts and just forget about it. I don't know. But it is another food themed makeup release, so I'm just gonna, yeah, let's just call it that and move on.
If anyone can explain to me what my feelings are right now, that would be really helpful, because I don't fucking know.
So next up we have a bit of a sneak peek for spring 2021 from Clarins. We have a Sakura collection with a lip comfort oil in Sakura and a fix makeup, I guess, spray in a new Sakura scent in a really pretty bottle. And then they're releasing a new formula of the lip comfort oil in shimmer. And they have like some kind of funky colors for a brand like Clarins, like a deep magenta, kind of hot red, this like purple shifty thing. Well, okay, the swatches don't look as pretty as they do in the bottle. In the bottle, they almost remind me of different nail polishes, like shimmery, multi-chromy nail polishes, but swatched out, not sure about it. Yeah, I'm intrigued, but also I'm not as confused as the last release, but I'm like, I see you, Clarins. I've tried their lip oils, their comfort lip oils. I really like the tangerine one. I didn't like the honey one. I don't think I would like a Sakura scented one because floral scents and me are not friends. And the shimmer ones don't look actually that pretty swatched out, but like, I guess I see you, Clarins. I see what you're doing. But also the lip oils, especially those shimmery ones, it's just another lip gloss. So another quick one. So Cleona is releasing a new shade in their lineup. They have a color that already exists called Royalty, and they're releasing a new one called Regal. And it looks like, so Royalty I think looks like it's like a purple shadow with some like green shift to it. Regal looks like it's purple with more of like a golden glittery shift to it. I don't know where it falls in their collection in terms of the stained glass formulas, because they have like vibrant, iridescent, deep iridescent, stain, like jeweled. There's all the different versions. But if it's a stained glass formula, it's a multi-chrome in some way to me. I know I'm simplifying it down, so I'm calling it all the multi-chromes. I will say this kind of goes into what Cleona does, where they release a lot of different colors in slight variations. So I feel like you have to be kind of particular when you put in an order with Cleona, because you could get colors that are very, very similar. And I understand why they do it, because they want people to have whatever they want in some ways, but then it can also make for a confusing shopping experience or decision making experience for a lot of us that are just like, it's sparkly, shiny, multi-chrome, I want it. And when you don't have the money to just buy everything, decisions have to be made. So all the multi-chromes, I'm happy to see it, yet also don't really know if it's all that necessary on the marketplace. But okay, whatever. Whatever, Cleona, whatever. You do whatever you want, I guess. Okay, and we're here with the ultimate bundle deal that nobody wants. The Beautylish Lucky Bag. I know a lot of people buy them. They do. I bought one 2019, I think. I bought the original. They're coming back. When did they happen? Did they already happen? Okay, I guess it already happened. Oh, is it day after Christmas? I think that's what it is. Okay, they're probably long gone, but the original is $75 and you're supposed to get $150 plus. The extra large is $150 and you're supposed to get $300 plus. And then they have, excuse me. They have a couple of sizes for Jebediah Steakfish, but like, we don't need to spend time on that. Yeah, I bought it once. Most of it I didn't really want, even if it was high quality stuff. Like, yeah, no, I don't care. It's just $75 is a lot of money, and no, if you have that money to spend, go for it, but it's a big no. Y'all, can you tell me why I always hit bingo with products that make me go, what the fuck? I mean, okay. This is probably not the worst what the fuck of a new makeup nonsense bingo, but looks like Colourpop is collaborating with Chrissy Teigen. Okay. I mean, I don't dislike Chrissy Teigen. I like her. And also Allison Roman can fuck off and die. If you know that reference, great. If you don't worry about it. Okay, I don't know. Chrissy Teigen is collaborating with Colourpop. She did a sneak preview because she's holding a Colourpop BFF cream gel liner and says that, and it says Colourpop x Chrissy Teigen coming soon, 2021. Includes this liner in pink packaging. Makes me think it's probably Valentine's-ish related. But you know what? Colourpop doesn't even care that much about holidays, so I don't know. Like I said, I like Chrissy Teigen. I don't like Colourpop. I'm just gonna drink and say like, okay, I guess good for you. Why has this whole video been a lot of confusion? I love makeup and I love buying makeup, but I feel like so many releases have made me feel like, what the fuck? How do I even feel about that? I don't know. I don't... Grinchmas has worn out my brain, is what I'm gonna blame that on. Yeah. But I did hit bingo. I did hit bingo with our free Colourpop square. I guess that's that. I truly don't know how to feel these days about makeup releases. But y'all probably figure that out. So now that I have finished my beverage and hit bingo and done all the things, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, spending a bit of your day with me. Thank you to Teresa, as always, for collaborating with me on these fun videos. Congratulations on like doubling your channel size in a year. I love you so much, my friend. I know I could just like send you this in Marco Polo, but I decided I'm gonna put it at the end of the video, and if you see it, you see it, and if you don't, you don't. But I'm so proud of you and so happy to see your growth, and I hope that 2021 brings even more cool shit and all that fun stuff. And thank you to everyone that tunes in, I don't know. Thank you to everyone that tunes into these new makeup nonsense bingos, because they are a highlight every time I get to make them. Whether it's once a month or twice a month or whatever we can do, however often we can mutually get our shit together, it is always a pleasure. It's been a true highlight of the year. We've been doing this for what, a year and a half now, and I look forward to it every single time. So thank you to Teresa for playing this game with me on the internet. Thank you to you all for showing up and watching these videos and subscribing and liking and sharing and doing all the different things that you do. Thank you to my patrons and my YouTube members for being the amazing human beings that you are. And thank you to everybody that's been along in this Grinchmas adventure. If you are new here, I am doing 30-ish days of videos all December long. So there's plenty of things that you can watch before this video went up, and there will be more things the next couple of days. And then we will be ringing in the new year and chilling the fuck out for a little while. So there's my game plan, if anybody was curious. On that note, I will hopefully see you again tomorrow for whatever the fuck I want to put on the internet tomorrow. And hopefully you are taking care of yourself, drinking the waters, eating the foods, taking the naps, talking to people that love you, not talking to people that treat you like shit. You know, all those things that I keep talking about doing. And yeah, I'm gonna stop preaching my sermon of self-care, because I'm very drunk and I should go. So I'm gonna do that. Thank you again for spending a bit of your day with me, which I feel like I've probably said like 5 times now. Bye, friends.